They're watching you right now, reading you like an open book written in crayon. And behind that smile, they're exhausted, drained, planning their escape from you. You just did it again. That thing, the invisible crime that makes people secretly despise you. They'll never tell you. They're too nice. But I'm about to expose the one behavior that's been destroying your relationships since childhood. Once you see this, you can't unsee it. Every conversation will feel different. Every interaction will reveal the truth. Most people can't handle what I'm about to show you, because it means accepting you've been wrong your entire life. It means the very thing you thought made you good. It's exactly what makes people want to ghost you. Right now, thousands are asking, why do people seem relieved when I leave? Why do my relationships feel forced? What am I doing that pushes everyone away? Why does trying harder make it worse? And the most devastating question, why do the people I help the most respect me the least? In this video, you'll discover the psychological pattern that's been sabotaging you, but more importantly, you'll learn to kill it. Tonight. Forever. Here's the situation. You're bleeding relationships and don't know why. Every day, people are building walls against you, politely, secretly, permanently. If you ignore this, you'll keep wondering why people pull away. Keep feeling that growing distance. Keep being the person everyone tolerates, but no one chooses. But stick around and you'll gain the power to read the room before entering it, to know exactly why people avoid you, and most importantly, to become someone they actually seek out. What Nietzsche discovered about human nature but couldn't publish. I'm about to show you. But first, understand why this matters. The first law, the kindness trap. Watch their micro-expressions when you offer help. That tiny flinch, that forced smile, that slight step backward. They're not grateful, they're trapped, and you're the cage. Here's what's really happening. Your kindness isn't kind, it's violent. Every unsolicited offer of help screams, you're weak, you need me, you can't handle this alone. And humans? We hate nothing more than someone who needs us to need them. You think you're being good, but you're being a psychological vampire, feeding on their problems, addicted to their dependence, creating weakness so you can cure it. Schopenhauer saw this pattern, called it the porcupine's dilemma. But you're the porcupine who thinks their quills are hugs, pushing closer, always closer, until they bleed. Someone used this on you last week. Remember that person who wouldn't stop helping? How suffocated you felt. That's you, to everyone. Test this tomorrow. When someone mentions a problem, stop. Count to 5. Full seconds. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. Say nothing. Watch what happens. Half will solve it themselves. The other half will actually ask for help. Real help. Not your desperate need to be needed. Comment silence if you're going to try this 5-second pause tomorrow. Come back and tell us what changed. But here's where it gets dark, because this connects to something Jung discovered about the human shadow. The second secret, emotional vampire pattern. You're draining them. Can you feel it? Every conversation leaves them emptier. Not because you're evil, because you're empty. And empty people are always hungry. The vampire test reveals everything. After talking with you, do people have more energy or less? Do they seek you out or suddenly get busy? The answer will disturb you. Watch. You share something vulnerable. They comfort you. You feel better. So you share more, need more, take more, until they're drained and you're still hungry, still needing, still feeding. They can't manipulate what isn't there. But you're always there, always available, always feeding. Your emotional availability isn't generous, it's greedy. Freud called this transference. You're not connecting with them. You're connecting with what they can give you. Validation, comfort, proof you matter. But here's what Freud didn't say. They know, they always know. Tomorrow, try this. Go silent about your problems for 24 hours. No complaints, no seeking comfort, no emotional dumping. Watch how people suddenly have energy around you. Watch them actually start opening up. Watch them choose to stay. Rate your emotional vampirism before this video. 1, energy giver, to 10, energy drainer. Comment your honest number. This is where most people stop watching. They're not ready to become this. But you're still here, which means you're ready for the truth about why you're so easy to read. Method 3. You're transparent. As glass, they see through you. Every need, every fear, every desperate hope for approval. It's written across your face like a billboard. You're not mysterious, you're exhausting. Think about magnets. Same poles repel. Your constant availability, your instant responses, your emotional vomiting. It's all the same needy energy they're trying to escape. Powerful people reveal nothing while learning everything. They create space for others to wonder, to project, to chase. But you explain yourself before anyone asks. You're an open book in a world of mysteries. Jung called this the persona problem. Everyone else wears masks. You show your real face to everyone, making it worthless. Special becomes common. Common becomes ignored. Here's your micro-behavior test. Next time someone texts, wait. Minimum 3 hours. When they ask where you've been, say nothing. Just answer their original question. Short, direct. Watch them suddenly value your attention. You can't unlearn this. Every interaction is different now. You'll see yourself doing it. The oversharing, the instant responses, the constant availability, and you'll finally understand why they pull away. Try this experiment. Next time someone asks how you are, pause. 3 full seconds. Look past them like you're seeing something they can't. Then say, I'm exploring something interesting. Nothing more. Watch them lean in. Watch them suddenly care. Watch them try to solve the puzzle you just became. Comment if you're ready to become unreadable stone. Let's see who's brave enough. Fair warning, your relationships will change after this. The weak ones won't survive, but that's not the darkest part. The 4th revelation, strategic pleasing. You manipulate through niceness. Yes, you, the too nice one. You're the most manipulative person in every room. Your kindness has an agenda. Everyone feels it. Everyone resents it. Every favor carries hidden interest. Every gift has strings. You're a loan shark dressed as Santa Claus, keeping score, creating debts, building obligation. Watch what you do. Give more than asked. Create obligation. Give even more. Build resentment. Wonder why they're pulling away. They're escaping your generosity prison. Machiavelli knew this truth. Men follow the needs of the moment. Your neediness in this moment, it's creating their need to run from you. They've been reading you for years. Time to become unreadable. Here's a specific technique. When entering any room, stop at the threshold. Count 5 seconds. Scan the room slowly. Enter like you own it. Don't smile immediately. Let them wonder what you're thinking. The transformation starts now. Can you do something kind with zero expectation? Can you help without anyone knowing? Can you give without keeping score? If not, you're not nice. You're needy. Here's your test. Next time you want to help, ask yourself, would I do this if they never knew it was me? If the answer is no, don't do it. You're not helping. You're hunting. Type ghost. If you're about to strategically disappear on someone who's been feeding off your niceness, they won't see it coming. But the final truth is even darker. Because all of this, the kindness trap, the vampirism, the transparency, the strategic pleasing, it all comes from one poisonous root. The 5th law. You need them to need you. This is it, the cancer, the thing that makes people secretly hate you. Your entire identity depends on being needed. Without their problems, who are you? The answer terrifies you. Watch what happens when someone doesn't need your help. You panic, you hover, you create problems to solve. Because if they don't need you, you don't exist. This is why they hate you. Not because you care. Because your caring comes with conditions. Not because you're kind. Because your kindness is a collar. Not because you help. Because your help is heroin. Addictive, destructive, impossible to quit. Nietzsche called this slave morality. You've made weakness your strength, need your power, but others see through it. See that you're not helping them. You're helping yourself feel important. The brutal truth cuts deep. When someone succeeds without you, you feel abandoned. When they're happy alone, you feel worthless. When they solve their own problems, you create new ones. You're not a friend, you're a dealer. That feeling in your chest right now, that's your old self dying. If you want to complete this transformation, subscribe now. Because next week, I'm revealing the tactic that makes this one look kind. You're crossing a line most people never approach. The discomfort you feel, that's not fear. That's your old self fighting to survive. Let it die. Here's your assignment. Comment, mirror. If you're going to try the mirror defense tomorrow, reflect their energy back without adding your own. When they're excited, match it. When they're calm, become calmer. Add nothing, just reflect. They'll think you understand them perfectly. The moment you stop needing them to need you, everything shifts. They start wanting you, not your help, not your availability, not your solutions. You, the real you, the one you've been hiding behind all that desperate kindness. Tomorrow, when someone shares a problem, say this. That sounds challenging. What are you thinking of doing? Then shut up. Don't relate. Don't rescue. Just witness. Hold eye contact 2 beats longer than comfortable. Watch them solve it themselves. Watch them respect you for what you didn't do. This next part, most people can't handle it. Because it means accepting that everything you called love was actually need. Everything you called kindness was actually control. Everything you called friendship was actually addiction. Type cold if you're done being everyone's emotional supply. Let's see who's really ready to transform. The old you needed to be needed. That person is gone. What remains is someone they should fear. Not because you'll hurt them, because you can no longer be manipulated through guilt. You've become dangerous. The good kind of dangerous. You entered this video transparent, readable, predictable. You'll leave opaque, mysterious, powerful. Most people can't make this shift. They'll watch this, feel exposed, then go back to their needy niceness, back to their vampire ways. But you're different. Still here. Still listening. Still willing to burn everything you thought made you good. That's rare. That's power. That's the first sign you're becoming what they can't read. Comment your initials if you're ready to be someone people tell stories about. The unreadable ones always leave a mark. Next week, I'm revealing something even darker. The psychological signature you leave in every room. Master this, and you don't become likable. You become unforgettable. You become the void others project their desires onto. But that's next week. This week, kill the need to be needed. Murder the niceness that manipulates. Bury the transparency. Burn the vampire. From those ashes, rise as someone people choose. Not because they have to, because they can't help themselves. Who just lost their power over you? Don't say their name, just comment. If someone's mask just fell in your mind, the game was always there. Now you see it. Every conversation, every interaction, every relationship. The strings are visible now, and once you see them, you can cut them or pull them. Your choice. You can't go back. That person who clicked on this video thinking they were too nice, they're dead. What remains is someone who understands power, someone who chooses when to be kind, someone who helps without needing. Someone untouchable. Tomorrow, every conversation will feel different. You'll catch yourself starting the old patterns, the automatic offering, the instant availability, the emotional dumping, and you'll stop. Smile. Choose differently. Lower your voice when others raise theirs. Turn your body away while maintaining eye contact. Touch your jaw when they lie. They'll think you know something. End conversations mid-sentence. Actually, never mind. Leave them wondering. They won't understand what changed, but they'll feel it. In how you move, how you speak, how you exist in their space without needing anything from it. You've become what they fear. Someone who doesn't need them. One word only. Comment what dies today. Nice, weak, readable, naive, used. Welcome to the other side, where kindness is a choice, not a compulsion. Where you're wanted, not needed. Where you're mysterious, not transparent. Where you're powerful, not pleasing. You're different now. You can feel it. Subscribe and join thousands who chose power over comfort. We don't go back. The transformation isn't complete. It's just beginning. But you've crossed the line. seen behind the curtain, felt your old self die. There's no unknowing this, no unfeeling this, no going back to sleep. Final test. Comment, I'm becoming cold if you're done being everyone's emotional supply. If you're ready to be wanted instead of needed. If you're willing to lose everyone who only loved your usefulness. You're not becoming heartless. You're becoming strategic, not cruel, just awake, not evil, just done being prey. The knowledge comes with a cost. You'll never have an innocent conversation again. Never not see the games, never not feel the strings. But that's the price of power. And power is worth it. They called you difficult because you stopped being convenient. Thank them. They revealed their game. You know who you are now. Not the helper, not the pleaser, not the vampire, not the open book. But something else. Something they can't quite place. Something that makes them lean in instead of pull away. You're not building a reputation. You're building a legend. Stop trying to be understood. Start becoming unforgettable. They should feel your presence, even in empty rooms. Your silence should have its own personality. This is your test. Use it tomorrow. Watch what happens. Then come back and tell us what changed. Because once you start this transformation, you'll need others who understand. Others who've crossed the same line. Others who chose power over pleasing. You wanted to know why people secretly hate you. Now you know. The question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Stay the same and stay hated? Or transform and become feared? Feared in the way powerful people are feared. Not because they're cruel. Because they can't be controlled. Can't be manipulated. Can't be guilt-tripped into submission. That's who you're becoming. If you let it happen. If you don't run back to the safety of being needed. If you can handle being wanted instead. Most can't. Most won't. But you're still here. Which means maybe, just maybe, you're ready to stop being hated for all the wrong reasons and start being respected for all the right ones. The choice is yours, but choose quickly, because every moment you delay, you're still that person. The one they're escaping from, the one they tolerate but don't choose, the one they hate for being too nice. Or you can be the one they can't figure out, can't manipulate, can't forget. The one who helps when they choose to, not because they need to. The one who's kind from strength, not from emptiness. Comment if you're ready to become the void others project onto, the empty space that makes them reveal themselves, the silence that speaks louder than their noise. You can't unsee this, can't unfeel this, can't go back to being who you were. That person is gone. What remains is up to you. Stay weak and needed, or become strong and wanted. The old you is dead. Long live the new you, the unreadable you, the unchained you, the untouchable you. Welcome to your transformation. Welcome to your power. Welcome to the other side of nice.